Hi guys, welcome back to another aka Foodie Beauty mukbang, aka Chantel Marie. I noticed in her thumbnail she had quite a bit of food, and I was like, alright, it's time for me to come back and make another reaction video. Sorry I've been gone for a while. Life happens. I'm back though. Without further ado, let's get to.
Hello, Foodie Beauties. Hey. Welcome to another video. I have Tex-Mex food for you, but that's only because I can't get really good authentic takeout. So, where I am. So, the only thing I can do is get the next best thing.
Well, you don't seem bothered by that. Not by the slightest. That is an enormous amount of food just by looking at the containers of food. You don't seem to be bothered in the slightest though, because intuitive eating is working for you and you're not on a diet, because you never said you were on a diet, even though you mentioned that all the time through your fuck obesity videos and your binging and food disorder and your addictive personality with food and your relationship with food. But she's not on a diet, guys, so we can't hold her accountable to what she's about to do to herself in this video. So without further ado, let's dive into this madness together, shall we? Please make sure you have your seatbelts fastened. And as we make a very frightening descent into Chantel's bullshit verbiage, her back and forth, wishy-washy personality, trying to give other people weight loss advice, trying to tell people not to bully Eugenia Coldney, which I believe is correct. No one should be bullying anyone. But Chantel has a history of bullying other people, so it's kind of hypocrisy, so to speak, to be trying to practice, to try to tell people something to do which you don't practice yourself. So that's kind of a double take and hypocrisy for sure. So I've spoken too much already, and we are on the time crunch. So let's get to.
Or the third best thing. But, okay, so, let me get this set up and I'll show you what I got, alright? Okay, so, it looks a little bit busy here, but, you know, I'm really hungry. What can I say? I wanted to try a little bit of all of these.
Wow, girl, so you got a burrito, you got the Spanish rice that does not look good at all, and the beans, which looks like a mess, and you got some loaded fries, and some chips, and some queso dip. That's a lot of food. Wow. That's a lot of food. But we can't talk about that, can we? Because Chantel gets offended by the amount of food. She doesn't have a problem, nor does she have an addiction, so we're not allowed to talk about something that she doesn't have, but she does have, but she's denying its existence right now. We can only talk about it when she comes out and makes another health video talking about C. diff issues and potential stomach digestive issues and a high blood sugar and diabetes. So we just have to wait till then to comment on all her hypocrisy, because right now she's not going to accept any sort of criticism. She never has. She never will. There may be a glimmer of hope once she comes out with those videos discussing her health issues, her ongoing health issues, might I add, due to her constant indecisiveness when it comes to her health over addiction, her food addiction. And time again, we witness Chantel give in to her food addiction, which is why if she makes any video concerning anyone, it should be viewed as hypocrisy. I don't care if she has the best intentions. I don't care if she's trying to give out some advice. I don't care if she's trying to sound like she's trying to appeal to those people. You're not in the predicament to give any sort of weight loss or food advice. Looking at yourself right now, you're huge. You're ginormous. And you put on some makeup to justify your behavior. I'm surprised that necklace fits around your neck. I know that shirt barely fits. But because you're smaller than Life by Jen, and you're 200 pounds lighter, which I think you're only like 100 and probably 50 pounds lighter than Life by Jen, you'll continue making these horrible food choices because you're better than her in the fact that you're 100 and something pounds lighter than her. So let's continue watching her eat and get food gasms from it, because this is what we came for. We came to watch a mess, and she's giving you what you came for.
Foods here. So this is a Tex-Mex restaurant, and so what I got is some queso. Their queso here. Oh, it wasn't in the frame. So I got some queso, which really doesn't fit on the camera, and some of their chips, their seasoned chips, rice, beans, a Mexican flag burrito, which has like beans, rice, chimichurri chicken inside, I think, and has like avocado crema, other kinds of sauce. It just looks amazing. All right, and I think that's enchilada sauce, the red sauce. And we have their Mexican fries. So it has like taco meat, cheese, all kinds of good stuff on them. So, all right. Okay, so first let's try a queso and chip. They season their chips. They're really good. And their queso is so good. Let me get a jalapeno here. I did have the queso and chips before. I haven't had any of these other items. Beauty bite.
You know, when an addict, first gets that that high when they first inject themselves with the needle while they're getting high, and they just like kind of settle into the bliss as their high rises. This is Chantel right now. The whole eye roll, the closing her eyes and the moaning, the shh, I said shh, that is her addict high. The first bite is always the endorphins are rushing, the dopamine. This is pleasure for Chantel. I've eaten food in my day, and I love food. Everyone has some sort of enjoyment. People enjoy flavors of different foods. I know I do, but I've never once closed my eyes and let out a moan and say shh. I say shh. That's something I've never seen before. And that is that's the high that every addict looks for. That's why addicts keep going back to their addiction, because they're looking for that high. And every time Chantel eats, she's fulfilling her high. She's satiating those urges. The endorphins and the dopamines are satiated and satisfied. Her mouth is literally the trigger for all her problems. Her taste buds, literally. If she was stripped of all her taste buds and was reduced to nothing when it came to eating, I don't think she would eat. She wouldn't be able to enjoy her food if she couldn't taste it. And I believe she would lose weight. Maybe they should try that with super morbidly obese people. Strip them of their taste buds for a couple months, and then they will lose weight because they can't taste everything. Everything will taste nasty. They should do a study. Experiment. Do something to them that somehow their brains are altered, and all the junk food and stuff that makes them huge, they're grossly disgusted by it, and they only want healthy food. The healthy food tastes good to them, and the gross food tastes bad. I mean, that's how our society programs things. What's more accessible in our society when you go to the grocery store? Healthy foods are super expensive, and what's easier accessible? Junk food. Processed foods. And that's the thing our brain likes. Our brain likes healthy foods, but let's look at it budget-wise. Would someone spend $200 to $300 on healthy produce, or would they spend $150 or less buying processed foods? Quick, easy dinner meals. This is Chantel. She would choose fast food, overly processed foods, than eating a healthy salad, a bowl of fruit with acai and yogurt and granola. She would choose that. She would throw that away. She would choose the food she's eating right now because that brings her the greatest pleasure.
Ooh, spicy. Let's try these fries. They look bomb. Bomb.com. Does anyone still say that? Beauty bite. Do you miss me even after you've watched my videos? Well, good news. Follow me on Instagram for a lot more of me. Those are so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Look at this.
None of the food that Chantel eats really appeals to me. I'm like, oh, okay. The food to me looks mediocre. It doesn't look like a 10 out of 10 meal. I can make those fries at home, the burrito. I'm a really good cook. So right now the food looks mediocre. It doesn't look like authentic Mexican food. So, and I don't like jalapenos in my queso. That's gross. Don't come for me, guys. I just don't. The food just don't look good. It doesn't look up to par to me, you know?
So good. I was craving like beans and rice, to be honest.
I wonder what Chantel would do to herself if she was not able to bring her hand, and a utensil to her mouth. I wonder what fear would look like on her face. I think that would be the true meaning of fear for Chantel. That would be the true epiphany of fear itself. Chantel not being able to bring her arm up and a utensil to her mouth to indulge in food. I'm sorry, that would be I would enjoy that. I would pay front row tickets to see that unfold. I know that sounds horrible, but that would be a beautiful show to behold and watch, seeing her no longer be able to indulge in her addictions that are killing her. So moan all you want, Chantel. That day is surely coming.
To drink, sparkling vanilla cherry. Yesterday, so funny. Last night I was craving pizza so bad. And today, I'm craving Mexican food, but I can only have Tex-Mex. But whatever. It's not bad. Let's try this burrito. Wow. This is a huge burrito. Oh my goodness. Oh, I see beans. Oh my gosh. I see rice here. Whew, it's gonna be messy to eat. Come on. I like easy access to my food.
Have patience, Chantel. Is that too much of a burden and struggle for you to just cut your food and be patient about it? Like, you're getting impatient because you can't get a huge enough bite. I think that's a perfect bite. You're so lazy. I'm surprised you're even cutting this. But be patient and cut your food. I mean, don't be impatient about it. Why don't you move your food onto a plate? I mean, that's what I want to know. Cutting through the styrofoam and shit.
I don't want to work for it.
Bitch, if the only thing you have to do is cut open that burrito and that's considered working for it, then my God, you have never experienced hardship in your life. What hardship have you experienced, Chantel? What have you actually truly experienced rock bottom? Couch surfing? No, you've truly never experienced pain in your life. Which you will soon, because you're immobilizing yourself and your own body, which is your prison. You will soon enough. So please continue to enjoy cutting open your burrito, because soon that will be cut away from you. You won't be able to do that properly without needing help. And God knows, no one wants to take care of a fat, overweight, obese, immobilized person, because they're burdens and a pain in the ass. And they bitch too much when you don't get their way because they're immobilized. I've watched plenty of 600-pound life and seen the emotional and verbal abuse that they bestow upon their caretakers. Good luck finding one of those when you become one of those people. Anyway, work for your food, bitch. If cutting your food is working for it, then bitch, you better cut that food before you eat it, okay? I don't want to hear you complaining. I don't want to work for my food. I just want it. Bitch, shut up. That's all you do. You order the food on DoorDash. You didn't really work for it because you're monetizing your addiction on YouTube and you got stupid motherfuckers actually watching your ass, giving you the coins, sending you money on your live streams. Not me, though. I will never support you in that way. By the way, I got the ad free, so I don't have to watch the ads, okay? You have people fucking paying you to watch your videos through your views, so actually your fans are supporting your lifestyle, the views are supporting your lifestyle, and all you have to do is click DoorDash or Uber Eats to pick up your food. They drop it off, they're putting in work themselves to deliver food that they're not about to eat, and then you're having a little bit of some complaining because you gotta cut open your fucking burrito so you can fucking eat it, Chantel. Bitch, get a life. Bitch, do something other than eating. The fuck?
It's gonna be messy, but it's still gonna be good. Really good enchilada sauce. And rice. Sorry, guys. This is so delicious. I've been craving this, and
the key word that she just uttered out of her fat trap. She craved the food. She didn't need the food. Who knows if she was actually hungry. She bought the food, gave in to her cravings, her binges, and her urges. There's her key words. If she says she's craving something in the video, please know it's a binge. Please know it's a binge, and it's not warranted. Chantel, might I ask you, dear, how is your therapy going? How's your dietitian? Is that still going on? I don't see you coming up with any sort of particular plan for any of the shit you're talking about in your previous latter videos. How's that going for you, girl? Is it going good? Is your dietitian still saying intuitive eating? Way to go, Chantal. Have you recommended your dietitian watch your mukbang so they get a bit of a perspective on your eating behaviors? I don't think you would. Because I'll just go to show what a liar you are. How's your therapy going, Chantal? Your phantom therapist, is that still going on? I mean, are you going to talk about anything in this video? Or are you just going to moan at every single bite that you entrench in your tomb? Huh? I mean, come on. Is this what people really... When I watch other mukbangers, some of them, they're quiet ASMR. You're not ASMR. I wouldn't even label you an ASMR channel. Man. You're not an ASMR channel. Have a topic to talk about. A lot of people talk about stuff during their mukbangs. They don't just moan. Is that really what people are watching and getting off to? Man.
just my first time eating for the day. Do you ever notice when we're hungry, really actually hungry, everything tastes so amazing, you know? It's because our body releases hormones to just make food.
Bitch, please stop giving fucking food or sort of advice. Your channel is the furthest from anybody that I would watch to give me any sort of advice about what my body feels like when I'm super hungry. I don't want to hear that from you. You're the last person I would seek any kind of help or advice from. I would actually run farther from you. You would try to give me advice in person. I would just take off running. I'll run and I'll scream for help. Help me! Help me! That's literally what I'll do. I would run from you, screaming. There's a mad woman trying to give me dieting advice. That would blow me out of the water right there. Truly it would. Look at her trying to tell us about how the body works. I think everyone knows how addiction works, Chantal. Don't try to put a spin on it about being hungry. It's called addiction. Okay? No one orders this amount of food when they're... Come on now, really? Don't take take me for this ride. I'm not doing it.
Tastes awesome, so we eat. And then you notice when you're getting full, the food doesn't taste as amazing as the first bite, you know? Mm-mm.
What was that bit there? She let the food kind of hang out her mouth a little bit. Are you having someone who has a feeder fetish sponsor your videos, pay for your food? Because that right there was just disgusting. I don't want to ever see that again, Chantel. That was gross. Ew. Put the knife down, damn it, before you impale yourself.
Really good. This burrito. Mexican flag burrito. So good. I don't know what's going on today, but the food is good and fresh today.
Girl, it's your addiction, being satiated. How many times are you gonna roll your eyes, Chantel, and eat so sloppily and disgusting? You are a fucking mess. And, you're a 26-minute and 5-second mess. You're a mess all the time, though, but I'm just talking about the timestamp now. You're a fucking mess, girl. I can't do it. Someone needs to give me a fucking raise, because if I'm going to be reacting to your videos, I need booze and medication, if you catch my drift. Sorry about the cough back there, guys. I don't know what it was. I just had this itch in my throat. And I wanted to cough, but it wasn't an authentic cough, so I just took a sip of some water, and I feel a lot better now. But let's continue, shall we? Let's just continue reviewing her shit.
I've ordered from this place before, Mexicali Rosas, and I've ordered from this place before. It wasn't like all that great. Maybe it was just what I ordered. I don't remember what it was. But today, it's on point. So yeah, I just wanted to eat with you guys. You notice what I wrote on my board? Anyone recognize that? Anyone who knows the language? I don't. That's probably the only word I know in that language. But whatevs. Whew. So I was watching a movie last night at 4 a.m.
Why is your schedule so fucked up, Chantel? You know, you need to really put yourself on a schedule. Waking up at 2 a.m., being starving, and turning on the camera to binge is not what I consider a good day. Your day is pretty much over at 2. You need to figure your shit out. Go to bed early. I mean, what are you doing that you're up that late? There's no excuses for it.
Yeah, 4 a.m. You know what? I like being a night owl, so might as well just embrace it, you know? They give you a huge amount.
Guys, please tag how many times she fucking rolls her eyes and moans. Because she just did it again. It's not that serious. Didn't you get over the first high after you took the first bite? Come on. It's the same shit you're eating again. I don't know why you're moaning and rolling your eyes about it. Is it that serious, Chantel?
Chips. This is my favorite. Chips and queso. So, I was watching Cell. Remember that movie? No. Not Cell. Cube. I knew it was a monosyllabic C word. But there's one called like Cube Zero or something. It's like a sequel. I think it's a prequel, but it's like actually a sequel. Came after the first Cube. And spicy. I like to show you guys the food. Oops. Because that's why you're here. Well, those of you who like to watch the food videos, I should say. Some of you like my vlogs. Some of you like different things. I'm sorry, it's spicy. Do you guys like the beans?
I don't know. That's not how we make our refried beans. They're not hard like that. They're really runny, and they have cheese on top. Those look like shit. That's an authentic cough. I got it out. Those look like shit. The rice does not look good at all. To me, that's poor quality Mexican food. Sorry, guys. I had to say it. This is a beautiful face, though. The determination and anger on her face to get to every bite. I love the picture.
The rice is so good. Oh. I mean, I was craving beans and rice. I could have made that, but nah. Sometime. I saw a recipe. Actually, where I got the craving from was I was watching Penguin and the Chef. Well, I was craving Mexican food to begin with. And then I saw Penguin and the Chef. Sorry, I almost split it. Not a good idea. They're a YouTube channel. Go subscribe.
Didn't I tell her to put the knife down before she impales herself? And it looks like she almost did. She's gonna have the shits tonight. That is a shit diarrhea combination right there. And with someone with digestive issues, it's gonna run right through her. Man, too bad though. I don't feel sorry for her.
Check them out. If you like cooking videos, food videos, they were doing like homemade easy Mexican food.
Another moan.
And that was like, okay, I'm getting some. But someday I want to try their recipe.
People who have addictions to stay away from, such as food and eating disorders, is strongly advised to stay away from videos that advertise food that could trigger them to go out and do that. I know our world is filled with advertisements, but don't actually place yourself in those situations. She went and watched the video, hence why she ordered some enormous amount of Mexican food. I wonder if she's gonna finish it. I'm very curious. She probably won't. I'm just curious. She's gonna try to attempt it though.
So yes, there's a few cooking channels I really love. There's a new one, Recipes Recreated, Penguin and the Chef, Laura's Kitchen, Simply Sarah, Chef Tovia. I really miss Chef Tovia. I haven't talked to him in forever. Actually, I miss Sauce Queen too. I feel like a bad friend. I'm bad at keeping in touch with people, you know? Even my friends in my real life here.
No excuse, girl. Instead of you building relationships, healthy lifetime relationships, you rather sit down and film this shit and eat shit. You could have, I know there's a pandemic, but even before the pandemic, you never did any collabs or anything, and the collabs you did do were shitty. You've never tried to be interactive with people in the YouTube world. only making controversial videos about reaction channels, talking shit, and trying to defend Amber Lynn. I mean, you really haven't tried to do anything to engage with other mukbangers. So that's your own fault, because you have plenty of time to do so. You don't have a job. You don't have a job where you have to leave your house every morning, get up at a certain time, and go to commute to work. You're home all the time. What are you doing that you can't do that? She makes it sound like her life is so complex, and it really isn't.
Not that they're not real, but you know what I mean. I mean, you know. Jalapeno. Queso is easy to make, I mean, you know. But I have some chicken thighs defrosting. Gonna make Pete. He doesn't like this stuff, so I'm gonna make him. Doesn't even like tacos. I'm gonna make him a nice dinner. Some chicken thighs, a vegetable, and some potatoes. He likes it basic, you know. Those beans.
Well, maybe you should order something that he will like. It seems like you're all about you. But that's nice you're going to cook him dinner. I'm surprised you're going to do that after wolfing all this food down. You should be full by now. That's a lot of food. Oh man, sorry guys. I certainly would be full. You're not full though. I think you are full. You're just continuing to eat.
Beans are where it's at. So let me tell you something else. I love those beans. I don't like them from everywhere, though. Sometimes they taste weird depending on the restaurant. You know? They don't look appetizing. But I'm just, like, really liking beans these days. Like, beans and rice. I don't know. But beans and rice are very filling. They're a very heavy food. You know what I mean? This has like shredded chicken in it. Like pull apart chicken.
What the fuck was that? That's too much, bitch. You're full. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Jesus Christ. That was a straight on orgasm right there. That's so inappropriate. Jesus, you're disgusting, Chantel. You're taking this to a whole nother level than it shouldn't have to be. It's just a fucking burrito. My God. What? Holy shit. Can we go back? Hold on. Let's go back and watch this. Let's do it again. Hold on.
But beans and rice are very filling. They're a very heavy food. You know what I mean?
Watch this unfold.
This has like shredded chicken in it. Like pull apart chicken.
What the fuck was that? Shit. You need to take this video down, Chantel, because you're going to get roasted the fuck out with this video. Like, I'm roasting you already, but bitch, you're going to get roasted, and I'm going to be excited. Because what the fuck was that? Why you put your head up? That's what you see in movies at a good sex scene. Like, what? Lord. Man, that's so bad. You really have a problem. You have a really serious problem, Chantel. It's serious. Major serious. You need help. Holy crap.
That's really pretty good for Tex-Mex standards.
I want to ask you, are you on any drugs right now? Are you high? Did you drink too much before the start of this video? What's going on? What's making you react like this? I think you're on drugs, man. I've never seen I've seen reactions, but what? You put your head up? Man, you've been making all sorts of noises throughout this whole video. Are you just trying to be the most disgusting you can be in this mukbang? Oh my god.
I get authenticity vibes here.
Hey,
you know? But it's good. It's really, really good.
How many times you're gonna say that, Chantel? It's not authentic Mexican food. I've never seen authentic Mexican food look like that. Oh my god. Chantel, you need some fucking help. My fucking goodness. Sorry for all the obscenities, guys, but this is fucking serious. Now she's whispering, it's so good. Like, who? We get it. We fucking get it already. I'm sorry if my accent is changing, but I'm pissed. What the fuck is this?
Yep, so my pizza craving went away. Excuse me. My goodness. So, what was I gonna say? You ever do that? Just lose your train of thought? Like, I have winter cabin fever. I just don't get the urge to go out like I would in nicer weather. You know what I mean? So, when the weather, like as soon as the weather gets nicer, we are going to be going places and doing things. I mean, like, depending on COVID lockdown, but they're going to be starting to reopen things, but I like going on like little adventures with Pete's. Remember our adventures with Pete's? I really want to go park the car, and just explore downtown, because the parking is crap downtown anywhere, really, right? I always sometimes have nightmares of trying to park my car downtown.
That's how you know your life is shallow, when you have nightmares about stupid shit. Like, that's how you know when you don't have a life, your life is empty and meaningless. When you're having stupid dreams about stupid, meaningless problems. Like, alright. That's how you know Chantel doesn't have a life. Because she's literally having stupid, fucking kindergarten dreams. Like, come on. Come on, Chantel.
New York must be a nightmare. Has anyone had experience with that?
She did it again, guys. She literally rolled her eyes in the back of her head. Man, that shit must be really good, Chantal, for you to be rolling your eyes in the back of your head. Moaning every 5 fucking minutes. I'm happy food is causing you some fucking bliss and enjoyment, because you can't even get any pleasure from any other activities such as enjoying life, going skiing, going outside for a walk, because you can't. Because you can't enjoy that. You'll be too out of breath. So at least you can sit down and scarf food into your throat, and you get a semblance of happiness and joy, because that's the only happiness you're ever going to see. It's unfortunate. And before your winter is over, hopefully you'll be able to get up and go downtown and walk. I'm surprised you'll be able to do that without needing an ambulance and some air. Or your inhaler.
Big jalapeno. Their chips are fresh, too. And they're slightly seasoned. This place is good.
You've already talked about that, Chantel. You just keep saying the same shit over again. It's time for you to end the video, Chantel. You just keep recycling the same bullshit you uttered in the beginning of your video. Like, you already said the chips were seasoned. You said the place was good. You went on several times about how good the place is, and you rolled your head back in sheer orgasmic bliss. So yeah, I think we all get it.
There's only 2 chain Tex-Mex restaurants around here that I know of. Lone Star and Mexicali-Rosas. And so far, I'd have to say the queso and chips are better. Like, the food is, I think, better at Mexicali.
I'm just gonna say this: when there's chains operating of supposedly authentic restaurant Mexican food, it's not authentic, sis. That's one thing you need to learn. The food isn't authentic. Authentic food comes from. We out here have a lot of taco trucks, places that are not enterprise and incorporated. Those are not authentic. Anytime there's a chain, it loses its authenticity. I mean, come on. They cut corners. They're not authentic when there's chains. Like, there's Taco Bell. Taco Bell is not an authentic Mexican. That's Mexican American. It's an American version of Mexican food. It's their American take on it. Authentic food comes from going down to a Mexican family home and watching the Mexican grandmother cook authentic tortillas, make her authentic menudo and her, I forgot the dish, pozole. That's authentic Mexican food. Home cooked Mexican food is authentic and one of the best ever. Because you can't cut corners. What is it called? Anyway, I'm going on and on, but it's good. Their tamales, I mean, my gosh, the salsa. Just watching cultures making food authentically at home, watching the grandparents cook the food, the mothers, that is the coolest gift. I'm sorry, Chantel, you'll never be able to witness it, and the only food you'll be able to eat is overly processed, fake Mexican food.
Although, like, the beans and rice for sure are better here. The rice is like hard and weird tasting at Lone Star. I don't usually eat it from there when I get their stuff. So, their queso is like watery. It's bright orange and it's watery, so it's more, feels more like a processed queso. I mean, it tastes fine, but then I had this and I was like, whoa. Oh. And queso, is it not supposed to have chilies in it? Like, this has like visible chilies. The other place does not. Beans. You know, this is my favorite part. Sometimes I would just order.
Well, Chantel isn't taking her advice over a dietitian, because if there was such a thing called intuitive eating, this isn't it. This fucking isn't it. And I'm kind of over her video now, so let's fast forward and see what the ending is like. Oh, she's going to start eating again. Let's see that.
He murdered a guy for, like, TikTok fame. Do people want to be famous that bad? Seriously. You're like selling your soul to the devil. I mean, horrible. What a weirdo.
Is that all you have to fucking talk about, Chantel? What's going on with you? How are you doing? Let's talk about you. People give life updates. You're not saying shit, but talking about some stupid ass TikToker who killed someone else for fame, which is not really on my to-do list. Like, I don't want to find out about that horrible person. Like, okay, you don't have nothing to talk about in your videos.
Killers. So I'm not surprised by that.
So much for having liver issues. You just finished that whole fucking sauce. So much for your health problem, Chantel. I mean, moderation, my goodness.
And then there's like that famous video, 2 girls found bodies in suitcases on a TikTok video that went viral. Now, that was supposedly during a Randonautica venture, which I'm going to be doing a collab creepypasta next Friday about that. Went down a rabbit hole. Some creepy shit. My necklace. Anyways, guys, I've had enough to eat. I hope you know what they say about beans. I hope that's not the case for me. Okay. Well, thanks for eating with me. I really appreciate you watching my videos. What else can I say? Excuse me. Look at all the chips I give you. I barely made a dent in those. See if Pete's wants some, because he does like tortilla chips, but we'll see. Since I ordered something he doesn't like, I'll cook him something. That's how it goes. That's only fair. I feel bad.
She don't feel bad. She's happy that she just satiated her addiction. Well, guys, that's just another Chantel shithole video for you. If you like shithole views, and if you like shithole commentary and reactions, please subscribe to my channel. I will try to keep being consistent, although life does happen. I'm actually a quite busy person working in the healthcare industry during this whole pandemic. I'm not going to dive too deep into that and my theories, but maybe one day I will. You will hear my theories about the whole pandemic. Anyway, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day, guys, and just stay being yourselves and true to yourselves, all right? And not lying to yourself like Chantel is. Have a good one. Bye.